How's it going, everybody? It's Joey64 here with part 3 of Sonic and the Black Knight. How's it going, everybody? Here we are, part 3. We're halfway through. Wow, it's a short game. I guess you can see that's a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, we'll start off the video with that, I guess. This game's length, it's definitely, okay, so comparing to the, Secret Wings, which had a pretty sizable length, being, I would say, about the normal length of a Sonic game, I would say. That was a pretty that was a fairly lengthy game from what I've seen online and all that. But this game is ridiculously short. We are almost done. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. Like, I think the final episode is probably one of the shortest final episodes I've had for a game like this. I think almost all of it is the credits. I know I could be misremembering though, but yeah, the game's length it's a good thing. It's because it is. I know a lot of people don't care for the waggle physics and all that, having the shit control for everything. But I like it. I would wish for this game to be longer, but it's all good. I know for a while there was rumors of like a Sonic Wii collection. It'd be like Sonic and the Sonic sequencing, Sonic and Black Knight and Sonic Colors, or it'll be Sonic and the Black Knight and then Unleashed, the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed. A lot of people call it Unleashed, and Black Knight Colors. I feel like if they ever did make a Wii collection, I feel like they had to include both of the storybook games. I guess you can put in both of the storybook games in its own like tiny little collection called like the storybook saga, or the story. I guess the what they actually call in the box, the storybook series. It's called like the storybook collection. You know, pricing it for like $40 or something. Unless they were full remasters, I don't know. Maybe then make it full $60. I'll pay that much just for Black Knight remaster. But if it's just like a port with some updated visuals, I'd pay $40 for it. $20 for Secret Wings, $20 for this. I'm not a big fan of Secret Wings, but you know, maybe add some improved controls. Add so you can play without motion. Also, you have motion controls for people like me who like it for nostalgic reasons and all that. So believe it or not, this game is actually pretty old. And then, you know, have stuff for like Secret Wings. I hate the motion controls in that game. I still haven't been in that game to this day. There you go. Have it for the people who do like the motion controls. Or don't want it.
I don't suppose you're gonna let me by. Ha! You look just like this knucklehead I know.
Ho! You dare mock Sir Gawain, Knight of the Round Table? An act most unwise, my friend.
Wait! I'm not trying to pick a fight with you. I was heading to a cave to save some people from a dragon.
Ah! You cannot fool me with your lies. No doubt you're after the dragon's treasure.
Oh, man. You sound just like that knucklehead, too.
You have defied King Arthur. This place shall be your grave.
Well, time for us to fight against our favorite knucklehead, Knuckles. Well, as he's known in this world, Sir Gawain. He's pretty simple, honestly. You just spam the jump slash. I'll just keep it simple. Yeah, these bosses aren't too hard. I want to see the difficulty of the Sonic Adventure rival bosses. I always lose on those. Right there, where you're supposed to like shake it a lot. I don't know what you're supposed to do there. I don't know if it's supposed to be kind of like we do a King Arthur's boss. We gotta time it just right. I don't know. I never get this right, but yeah. But I just say just keep spamming it, and there you go.
To lose to a mere apprentice, I have been disgraced. Only death can remove this stain upon my honor.
Give me a break! What's up with all this drama?
Silence! Silence, I say! A knight who fails their king is unfit to live.
Isn't there more to being a knight than just serving a king?
Huh?
I'm out of here. People to save, you know?
Just watching these cutscenes, I know I brought this up before, but if they remastered this game, I want to get back on that. First of all, finish what I was talking about with Secret Wings. if they did remaster Secret Wings, I would want them to add controls where it was just solely buttons. Same thing for this game. You know, I feel like I'll still play the motion controls. I would like that for both of these games. Anyhow, though, I watch these cutscenes. There's such good voice acting. The artwork's amazing, but I also sit here and think, imagine, I would love to see like the fully like 100% animated. Maybe not like the intro cutscene where it's all like the CGI and all that. It doesn't have to be that, but at least with the in-game graphics, you know how cool that would look. I think that would look amazing, honestly. I would love to see that, though, to be honest. In my opinion, at least. Anyhow, we're here in the Dragon's Cave. Basically, all you have to do here, there'll be... Oh, I can die. All you have to do here is, there's a bunch of mooks for the most part. I don't know why there's so many of the Black, King Arthur's, underworld monsters here. It's kind of weird, but sure, why not? And you gotta get to the dragon, save the people. I believe though you have a boss for the dragon as well, similar to the Misty Lake one. And after that, there you go. That's all you really gotta do. It's not too complicated of a level. It's fairly lengthy. I will say that with Black Knight, a lot of the levels are a bit... They feel a bit long at times, which is weird to talk about how short this game is. But what you're really supposed to do with this game is you're supposed to, like, you know, you go and you do some of, like, the story missions. And then a lot of times you see I'll unlock side missions. Well, they want you to play through some of those side missions to raise your night level and all that and up and such. I never really do those. I need to do those someday. I would like to go through and play through all the story missions, but, well, more than just the story missions. Try to 100% this game. For how much I love it, I probably should one day. But I normally only just do the story missions for the most part. So, and that keeps the game around a good 2 to 3 hours for the most part. But I'm pretty sure if you try 100% the game, makes it basically around the length of a Sonic game, if not longer. I want to say it takes around 10 hours on average. I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's what I've seen online from a lot of people. I would like to 100% this game because it is a game I enjoy. Obviously, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll pull another Mario Galaxy and I'll try to do a live stream of it. Me completing it. It wouldn't be as long, honestly. I wouldn't feel like it would be. Seeing how long, I don't think it'd take no longer than the Galaxy live streams. Just from thinking about it. Which actually, at the time of this recording, at least, we're almost done with those. We're getting our way through there. Even though I keep forgetting to save my game. I did remember this time after the stream, and I remember to save. So we don't have to worry about that next time, but yeah. We're almost done with those streams. I don't know what I'm actually going to do. I think I brought it up during the Galaxy streams, and I'm bringing it up again now. I just don't know what I plan to do next. I know I don't want to do another thing with Mario Galaxy. I'm playing the same game. I want to at least take a break. I want to do a couple of one-off well, not videos, but streams for a little bit. I kind of like to try to do more stuff like the SpongeBob. We just haven't had a lot of new games come out recently, but I'd like to do something like the SpongeBob Rehydrated video we did. As disappointing that was, sadly. But I actually still haven't even came back to that game since that whole fiasco. Also, you see in here, this spire, it was quite difficult for me. That's why I kept showing all my deaths there. So, yeah. But, yeah, I still haven't gone back to SpongeBob. It's a game I still want to go back to. It just feels so slow to me, to be honest. I don't want to get too much into it now, but it just feels slow in general. Anyhow, there is the Dragon's Lair or Cave, whatever. I don't remember the name of the levels for this game for the most part, to be honest. Alright, so now, in this level, you gotta go, so you'll see up ahead, when we get up to it, there's these beams of light coming from the cave. What you have to do is not one past them like I did there. Eventually, we'll get to another one. Eventually. Basically, you go to this beams of light, and you gotta use the motion controls to beam the sword. The sword will, like, reflect the beam of light, and you gotta hit it while on these dark crystals so you can, save the people. The people are stuck in these crystals. That's why we're doing this, by the way. Oh, I forgot about this. So if you press B and shake the nunchuck, you can actually do a kick. That is the only time I ever use that in this game. I always forget that's something you can do. But, yeah, because you just use a sword for everything. Be honest. You guys use this beam of light to kill enemies. It works pretty well. You're supposed to break those blocks, which I think I do. You can do without it, but it's just easy to break it. And if you actually do the motion controls correctly, there you go. You know, the graphics in this game aren't bad. The presentation's amazing. Even like when we're close to the Sonic's model, normally stuff like that looks pretty bad. That, in my opinion, at the very least, I don't think that looked bad. It looked pretty clean for the most part. It is a pretty simple mission. I like stuff like this because it gives you some variety. It's something in games like Sonic Adventure, Sonic Generations. I felt like that was lacking. Well, I guess the Sonic Generations you'd have to do those side missions to get the keys. But a lot of times I'll just find myself doing like the easiest ones, which are like the Daredevil missions, for example, which are just playing through the level like, again, basically. Well, at least here's like, okay, you're playing through a completely different level and all that. Which, no, Generations did that. You had a choice. I got in that they didn't let you choose. I also love those detriment because a lot of times I'll do the modern Sonic double ganger level. Then I'll do like whatever other like quickest, easiest one I could think of. A lot of times I'll do the classic Sonic double ganger as well. So that is, I guess, one thing is Generations. As much as I love that game, it has its faults. This game has its faults too. Like I've said before, I do not believe this is the best Sonic game. But it is my personal favorite. I feel like there was a difference between a game being the best and it being your favorite. I want to say this is the best Sonic game in the series at all, but I would definitely say it's one of my favorite. It is my favorite just because of how much I love it personally. But I do know it's definitely not the best Sonic game. It has way too many. It's way too messy for it to be the best Sonic game. And to be honest, it's really not even what I would consider true Sonic gameplay. It is pretty faithful to Sonic. It's literally Sonic with a sword, but I don't know. In this mission, basically, you save the villagers. Now you gotta go and you see they're all over the place. You just gotta kill all the enemies to let them free. I guess King Arthur, they never explained where the dragon came from or anything. Just that he kidnapped like the entire town, all the townsfolk except for that one lady. The little kid we saw earlier. So I'm assuming King Arthur did something where he came by and he's like, yo, let's kidnap some people because I'm a villain. So that's what villains do. They just come by and steal stuff, basically. Threaten villages. You know, just same old. This is typical Tuesday. No need to worry. But, yeah. And this is, you gotta kill 50 enemies. I don't remember the level ends when you beat all 50 enemies. I really don't. I do like in this, I love the thematics. Okay, so we started with being on the outside with when we're going up to Gawain. Then we fought against Sir Gawain. After that, we kind of were in an area like this, except we were entering the cave. After we entered the cave, we had a whole complete level in the cave, which we just had in the last level. Then we have this level, well, the last two levels. And then we have this level. Well, no, we had the level we came in. Then the last level we had to save people like the crystal beam thing. Then we have this level where we're escaping and leaving the cave.
Yeah, don't remind me. You've been waiting here the whole time? Sorry about that. Good news, everyone's safe.
Thank you. And sorry about tricking you.
Huh?
You have shown courage, strength, and compassion.
Huh? Then...
I shall show you how to blunt the power of Excalibur. 'Cause you're a true knight.
Yes! I see. So I have to defeat the Knights of the Round Table and collect the sacred swords?
Yes, the 3 sacred swords, combined with your Caliburn, should dispel the power of immortality that protects him.
Sounds like a walk in the park.
We'll see about that.
Hey, come on! Isn't it about time you gave me a little credit?
The remaining knight, Percival, is the Knight of the Grail. She's as strong as she is noble. One mistake could be your last.
Don't worry! I've got one of the great sacred swords.
Of course. It's about time you figured that out.
I'm gonna make this look easy. She won't know what hit her. I've gotten pretty used to you, too.
That is exactly what I told you not to do.
Fare thee well, brave knight, chosen one of Caliburn.
Alrighty, so we are now looking for Percival. Blaze Cat, basically. So, of course, she's in a lava-filled town. I gotta say, I love this Texas area. And it sucks that my least favorite level's in this area. Not this level. I love this level. We'll get into it later, and I basically spent a whole part we're going to be spending a whole part talking about that, but this is a good, basically this is the final normal level. We have this level, then we have this level, then we have the Percival fight, then we fight King Arthur, and we're done. The rest of it, I'm going to be going over multiplayer, I'm going to be going over the side missions and all that, but that's it after this, basically. So this is how big, basically, is our climactic final level. And I gotta say, it serves pretty well as a finale to this game. I think it's pretty good. We have the side, you basically have to shuffle across the wall. You have stuff where we have to go through moose. You have stuff where we have to grind on whales. I feel like it gets everything that we've done throughout the game, and it gives you a nice challenge. It doesn't really introduce anything new, which I think is fine for being a final level. It's supposed to be, the final level is supposed to be a test your skills. And I like how you constantly like dodge the rocks, and it, like right there where we just had to do, I had to keep going back and forth trying to dodge everything while trying to clear the path. It's just stuff like that. And also it's the aesthetics. Like, yeah, it's your typical final lava world and all that, but it feels like it's like a mine, but also feels like a city. I don't know. I really like the aesthetic of this level, to be honest. And the whale grind in this game is awesome. I wish there was more whale grinding. I really feel like if I play the side missions, I wouldn't have these complaints. I won't even call these complaints. Just I want more of the game, to be honest. Unlike other Sonic games, jumping between from whale to whale does not make you go faster. Actually, you actually slow down a little bit. So that's just something to keep track of. Well, I love this section right here. You're just blasting through all the houses. I say I'm taking a casual swole. I love this part. I think it's really cool. Oh, come on, Sonic. Get out the house. There you go. I do like that section. Normally, you blast through all the houses. Here we go. There you go. I find that a fun section to go through. So, it's all good. Alright, right here what you gotta do, you can either use your shield, which if you use your shield, you're gonna be there forever. Hence why I just let myself die. What you need to do is you need to cut through all the boulders. That's the proper way of doing it, like so. As you can see, I'm kind of through the boulders. You gotta time it right. If you don't time it right, you're gonna be screwed. And this is probably my favorite part of the level. You're grinding on the whales, and if you fall, they don't kill you, which I like. Because these whales are pretty fast. They don't kill you if you fall, but you have to be quick. You gotta immediately, they give you a chance to jump up from the ledge and try to save yourself, which is nice. I do like that. So it's a little forgiving while still punishing you by making you have to go down there where all the enemies are. So I gotta give them that. That is well designed. I feel like this is the most well designed level in the game, to be honest. It's fun. It's great in length. That's one thing I gotta get this game. All the levels are great length. I feel like that's a problem like I have with Sonic Colors, which when we eventually do a playthrough of that game, I'll get into it then. The level length, I either feel the levels are too long or too short, or somewhere in between. Or some of them are pretty good, but like I feel like it's always like always want like worlds in its entirety in Sonic Colors. I'm always like once I get like Act 3 or 4, I'm ready to get to the boss, and I always find myself counting what act am I on, how many do I have to the boss. I always find myself doing that in that game, which I don't have a problem with that in this game.
I am Percival, Knight of the Round Table, servant of King Arthur. State your name and your master, sir.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. I have no master, except the wind that blows free.
Very well, Sonic, Knight of the Wind. Prepare for battle.
Bring it on!
Alrighty, time for us to go against Percival. Blaze Cat, basically. She is the more challenging out of the other boss fights. You actually do have to dodge and use your shield. But with enough perseverance, you can get through her. She isn't the hardest boss in the game, I would say. I would still give that to probably King Arthur. But she's definitely the most challenging out of the 3 Knights of the Round Table. But as long as you know to probably go against her, you gotta be careful for Fire Tornado. That's probably the thing that's going to give you the most. But you just gotta stay on your toes. I see I'm not doing the best here, but I'm also not doing the worst. Like, hey, I did good enough to knock her out, so I guess that's all that really matters in the end, isn't it?
Well done, Sir Sonic.
Percival! Yikes! Whew! That was close.
Why? Why did you...
I guess you could say that Whim is my other master.
Save the hugs and kisses for later.
What? You jealous or something?
For a knave such as you? Ridiculous.
Enough of that knave stuff already.
Actually,
Yes?
Sonic the Hedgehog, you have mastered the code of chivalry. From this day forth, you shall be Sir Sonic, Knight of the Wind.
Merlina!
I saw all that transpired in my reflecting pool. I have no words to thank you for all you have done.
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Sir Sonic is right. We must still defeat King Arthur.
The king is on an island known as Avalon. You have become a fine knight.
Ah, cut it out. Anyway, I guess I'll go end this thing then.
Good luck, Sir Sonic. I'll await you at Castle Camelot.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, next time in Sonic and the Black Knight, we will be facing King Arthur, saving all of Avalon, and finally doing whatever Melina wants us to do, because she wants the sword, or the scabbard at the very least for some reason. But yeah, so next time we finish up this game, it's quite short, but it's definitely been one heck of a ride. Thank you all so very much for watching, I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.